Hey everyone, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Although I am a licensed clinician, I'm also just a person. I love to be able to be in my real life and speak from that point. And that's where this podcast is coming from. So enjoy.
Searching for truth, looking for answers. There must be a way to another day.
Hey,
Hello, how's everyone doing? Welcome to Convenient Truth. I'm Aaliyah.
and I am Joe.
I'm probably going to be coughing a lot, lots of sniffles, and like moments of the both of us coughing. I have apparently sinusitis.
Whatever.
And I guess that's where the whole family's at right now.
It always starts off with the kid, and then everybody gets it, and I'm always the last one to get it.
Yeah, always. So that's what we got going on thus far. But other than that, it's been a great 3 weeks since we've done a podcast. 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Mm-hmm. We did that whole thing on Kanye, and then even after that, the shit went.
Oh my
hit
god!
the fan after that.
Shit
Even
has hit the
Poor guy.
fan. I mean, like, I don't think I've seen anyone get this canceled before. Like, this is like out of control. Like, I haven't seen anyone. Like, they haven't taken it this far with anyone before. Meanwhile, I just want to be clear. Some other people in the world that are big people have also said some fucked up shit throughout their life in the past. And never this. I mean, it's never gotten like, this is like extreme. This is nuts. Goodwill, you guys.
Yeah,
Goodwill even made a statement saying that they are not taking Yeezys in. They're preventing people
That's
who
just
don't have
ridiculous.
anything, okay? who just want to get something. They're preventing people from just having Yeezy. Are you fucking kidding me?
that's ridiculous. I don't even know where this is all coming from. It's like
wild to me. This is wild to me. Wild.
I don't know. Well, I see where it's coming from. It's because he's so what happened there?
There we go.
He's so unapologetic about what he says.
He apologized.
Yeah, I know, but the way that he talks, it sounds unapologetic, but he does apologize, and then he actually changes. You could see it I've been going on this whole week. I've been on this Kanye West freaking spree.
Oh my God,
of,
Joe got
listening
obsessed.
to
He's
all
done his
the
numerology and
interviews.
everything like that. It's wild.
I've listened to all the interviews, and you can see the progression throughout the interviews. It's he'll have an interview one day, and then the next day he's implementing all the things that he learned or talked about, or somebody said something on that other podcast, and he's implementing it literally the next day. But it's still not good enough because he's, he was on Lex Friedman, and they were talking about how he, he was challenged. Lex was challenging him on, hey, does it have to be all Jews?
Right,
Kanye's
that's where he-
well, specifically for me, it was all Jews, his accountant or, whoever else. They all just so happen to be Jewish.
To all be Jewish, right?
But Lex Friedman kind of talked to him and was like, listen, they may be, but it doesn't really matter what they
If they're
are.
Jews or
It's
right.
it's the individuals, and we
Right.
should start naming individuals who are fucking you over.
Right. Versus anything else. Yeah, that's where he went. That's really just where he went.
But what I'm saying is and then interviews after that, then he starts doing that, But it's still not good enough for some people, I guess. I don't know.
My God, it's just every single day I'm seeing it, and I'm like, can we just can we all just take a minute? Can we all just take a minute and look around? This is nuts. This is nuts.
The switching subjects a little bit is the big news is
What's the big news?
Elon Musk buying Twitter
Oh yeah. Boop boop boop
Like
boop.
that's official, and we have
Boop boop boop.
switched
boop.
over. We are doing currently right now. We're doing an Instagram live, but we're gonna slowly more heavily start pushing on Twitter,
Twitter.
because
Tweet tweet.
I just feel like it's a more we stay like just us right now talking about Kanye West and being like somewhat sympathetic to him basically doesn't get us pushed out on Instagram. Like you can't do any of that. They shut all that shit down.
I'm not so much sympathetic as I am empathetic, meaning like I can like put myself in somebody else's shoes and kind of see it from their angle. So I and
Well, yeah, well, whatever. I
that's
mean,
kinda what I use
even
more
just
is
trying,
empathy versus sympathy.
even just
and
trying to
not-
be neutral with Kanye West is like, no, you get shut down on anything. So
Oh my God, you guys have no idea what's happening right now. Oof, this kid is coming out of her room.
I knew it. I told you I didn't even want to start the podcast because she's not even sleeping.
It's like we can't do shit anymore, you guys. She's now about to be 3. She's probably hearing us. She's walking probably.
She might have went to the bathroom. She does that. She'll go to the bathroom and then go back in her room. So hopefully that's what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Hold on. So you haven't seen this already?
Oh wait,
This
I think she
happened-
did. She turned on the bathroom light.
Yeah, this has happened multiple times with me when I'm watching her and I put her down for a nap and she decides to
She's done
not
this.
take a nap.
She's done this once with me, and then I got her. She said, "I'm going potty." I got her, and then brought her back, and then she went to sleep. But she doesn't do this like all the time.
Yeah.
You guys, we're in
I
a
don't know.
serious like stage where like our kid is trying the fuck out of us right now.
It's like
Like
everything.
everything. She's trying us with everything. Like, and I'm like, we see you. We have a camera. Okay?
She doesn't give a shit.
Mommy and daddy are watching you. Any move you make, we'll be in here to regulate. And she's like, I'm just gonna take off my fucking pull up. And you guys are gonna watch it happen. And if I pee on the bed, I pee on the bed.
It is what it is. I mean, she doesn't have to deal with it.
Oh man, she is just really, and really honestly, because I've been sick too, along with her
We've been like letting things slide.
We've been letting things slide.
And
I'm
she
like,
takes
I don't have
advantage
the
of that
energy.
shit.
I just don't have the energy. But she has been pissing me off. I literally looked at her today. I looked at her today in silence, just in my head, and she like did something that normally I would have been like, oh, that's cute. I just looked at her and I was like, she's a fucking dick. Like it's literally what I said. Like she's just a fucking dick. Like man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
and then she like side-eyed me and then like smirked and then looked the other way. Like she knew
She knows what's going on.
she knew I called her a dick, you know?
Mm.
Anyway, let's see how long this podcast takes.
We'll just keep going.
This is what happens when Esther's
whenever.
not here.
Yeah. Esther is coming back.
Esther's coming back, guys, so we'll be able to do these
week or two.
podcasts. I feel like more frequently, whenever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Shout out to Esther.
Shout
It
out
was her
to-
birthday yesterday.
Shout out to Esther, Mom. It was her birthday yesterday. She's amazing. Such a force. So strong. I'm so proud of her. Man, anyone who can literally, at the age, like in your upper 70s, 70s and up, anyone who could literally be like, you know what? I think I'm going to really actually work on myself now. And I'm going to change my fucking life. And I'm going to make myself a better, healthier person. Anyone who can do that at those ages,
Yeah.
utmost, my respect level is like huge.
For sure. Because
Huge.
it's almost unheard of.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
By how old's your mom?
71. So you got
Yeah.
71-year-old Puerto Rican, okay, from a very traditional Hispanic like culture, right? And is like, I'm gonna reclaim my life. Fuck.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's
Yeah,
good. It's
good
good
for
stuff.
Good for her. Okay, so she's still not back in her room, but
Yeah, I don't know where she is.
yeah, back to the Elon Musk thing. I mean, I think I don't see any of this as a bad thing, but I might be missing something because I've heard things such as it's just like another rich guy buying some social app, and it's like, but I still don't
I still don't
understand
understand
what's so bad about
what's so different between that and fucking the people who own. They're rich people who own an app.
right,
So I'm
right.
confused. Like, what's the difference between Elon Musk and what the fuck's his
Well, the
name who
good news,
owns
the
Facebook?
thing with the Elon Musk is he bought it with his own money, cash, right? So now it's a private company. It's not publicly held. So he doesn't have to answer to any investors or
It's the way to
anything
do it.
like
It's the
that.
way to do it.
He's just like all about
Doing it on my
freedom of
own.
speech. And I'm sure it's not going to be like chaos either. It might be for, maybe the next few months while he's transitioning and figuring things out. But like, I don't think he doesn't want people on there fucking telling each other they're going to kill each other and shit like that. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's going to be some sort of like guidelines, but for the most part, I mean, it's open. We can now talk about Kanye West. Kanye West is back on Twitter. We can,
Well, I think that's what it is that anything like what Instagram was doing, which is nuts to me, even if I didn't have anything like crazy to say, I could literally just say a name.
yeah.
And if Instagram and Facebook did not agree with that name because they just don't want any narrative being spread or anything, then they would literally just cancel that post. And all I did was just say a fucking name, for God's sakes. Like,
Or like COVID or something. And
right,
if
right,
you
like
were
like one word, and they're like shut down. And that to me is just like incredible. So, I mean, I don't know Elon Musk. I have no idea. I don't know what this is going to look like. But on a statement that he said something along the lines of like, what he wants to be able to create is a platform for people to have discussions. People who have opposite opinions can be able to have discussions about shit, man, which is how it should be. There should be no reason why it is that just because you think one way and I think another, that we can't talk about it. I'm not trying to convince you. I don't think either way, like that's not like the goal when I go into a conversation with someone. It's just like, I kind of just want to hear what you have to say. And then maybe it'll just trigger another thought in my mind. And then I'll have another thought and then I'll just grow or this. I don't know, like, but it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, am I crazy for thinking that? Because I think that that's a pretty like
very logical. I think so.
logical thing. I don't know.
Yo, imagine if if he decides, or I guess not figures out a way, but has like political debates on there of like a Republican Democrat, but they're like 3 hours long, and they just sit in a room and they just talk, and you actually get to understand who that person is, where they're coming from, and these two people can actually maybe agree on things, and you know what I'm saying?
I don't know how that would happen in terms of how that would be.
I mean, if Elon Musk said, "Hey, I am openly supporting this for whoever wants to do this," and the people that actually do it, those are the motherfuckers you vote for, because they have nothing to hide. They'll sit there for fucking 5 fucking hours, and you can ask them any fucking question you want, and they'll just talk. Those are the real motherfuckers.
You know what I was just thinking about, not to go off, but as you were saying that for some reason the independent people kind of came up in my mind. I don't know what's going on, but here in Rhode Island, whoever the independent candidate is like blowing it up. Like I've
around
seen
here,
so
yeah,
many
seen it,
signs for the, which is rare because usually I never see signs for any of the independent candidates. It's always either Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat. And literally, I have seen so many independent signs for this candidate out here. It's incredible. That literally, that just makes me want to go vote, to be honest. Just for this person. I don't really know much about him. I have to look him up, but...
Tulsi Gabbard from Hawaii just relinquished her Democratic status and went independent. Yeah.
Independent.
I mean, independence always, I've always enjoyed a good independent, but the system's rigged the way it is. But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If Twitter, if Elon Musk is able to do something like that, that changes the
Look
game.
what she's doing. So she went to her playroom. She got fucking Poe. And she brought her toys after you said no toys in her room.
Yeah, and she's like, all right, I gotta stay in here. I'll
But
just
now
bring all
she's
my
got her
fucking toys.
toys. She's brought her toys in her room.
Not even shutting the door. She
Not
doesn't give a
shutting the
shit.
door. She doesn't give a fuck. Man. Oh wait, where's she going now? I wish you guys could see this shit right now.
She's like
She's
checking the scene
tiptoeing.
out.
She's tiptoeing. Wait, she doesn't have a pull-up on either. She's naked. This is a mess.
This is gonna be a quick one. Clear out. I told you we shouldn't. We should have just waited.
Waited for when? I got shit to do.
No.
I have things
Tonight.
to do. Mama needs to get out of here. I've been with her for 2 days straight. Sick. I can't take it anymore.
Anyways, can we get back to?
Yeah,
So
sorry.
the system is rigged that it actually ousts any kind of independence from being in any kind of political debates on TV because the Republicans and Democrats own that. And then they've made an agreement to not let outsiders in, right? Now, Twitter can change that, possibly. Who knows? I don't know.
Let's see what happens. I've
a
never
good thought.
tweeted a day in my life, so I have no idea how this.
Yeah, I mean,
Twitter
I
thing
just
goes.
kind of started. We just shifted over. We've been on there for a while, but it's been kind of all these live videos go on there, but we don't really do a lot of promotion or anything on there. So I'm gonna start doing more of that on there, and I think we're gonna get more eyes on us there than we do on Instagram. For some reason on Instagram, like every time I post a story or whatever, it's like we get like between 10 and 20 views on it. But then it's like random stuff, like the Kanye West stuff that I was posting last week, we got like 100. But then most of the stuff is just like 10, 20 or whatever. And it's a weird random thing. It's like whatever they want to pump out. And I'm sure they wanted to like pump out a lot of Kanye West stuff last week. So whether it's good or bad, but I think she's coming down. And you can't
We're
even
not gonna-
focus on this.
No,
We can't. We
I'm-
have to stop.
No, we're not going to stop. I'm going to regulate this.
Just go
okay?
up there and figure it out.
I'm going to regulate this. I'm going to be a mom. Okay, guys? I'm going to be right the fuck back.
Okay. I was gonna. Hi, Soul.
So, Olivia?
She's staring at me with no pants on.
No, you're not supposed to be awake. Let's go. It's nap time. You're not supposed to be awake. This is not what we do, okay? It's nap time. Well, then go upstairs and play with your toys. That's what you're supposed to be doing, okay?
Hey, she needs to put her pants on.
Yes, go give your own hug. It's very nice. Go upstairs. That's okay that it's wet. It'll dry, okay? Go play with your toys. We'll be up there in a minute, okay? I love you.
I mean, this podcast is definitely going to get cut short. Unfortunately, we got maybe another 20 minutes.
All right, well, she's good. She's going to play with her toys. She'll be all good to go, that little munchkin. Man. I will say this. I'll say this over and over again. Like, having a kid is the best thing I've ever done in my whole entire life, but still the most frustrating at the same time. But I wouldn't get it up. I wouldn't give it up for the world.
Yeah, I mean, how do you? That's the thing. It's always like tough to explain.
So tough to explain.
Right.
Actually having her makes me more annoyed with you. I swear. Because I look at her and the shit she does, I'm like, oh my God, that's him. And I'm just like, oh. And then I'm like, I hate that about him. It drives me nuts. Mm-hmm. I just can't stand you more and more.
It's basically it's like a forever mental challenge, right? And you're gonna poke at all the things that you don't really want to see about yourself or your significant other, and it's just gonna keep poking until you figure it out, until you resolve it.
Literally, the other day I looked at you, right? And I was like we put her to bed, I was staring at you, and I was like, I was just sitting here thinking to myself, how annoying you are and how I'm so like irritated with you. But I love you, and that's just what it is. But you're so annoying. It's like, I don't even understand, Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I really wish that someone, like, there's someone out there. There's got to be someone out there who has hung out with this guy, who knows him, who could literally
everybody knows someone
chime
like
in and be like, Joe is the most annoying fucking person. we've ever met.
But what is it? And you want to pinpoint it, or is it just a bunch of annoyances? Like,
Dude, it's out of control. I've never in my life. I've never in my life. Never in my life.
yeah, we just talked about this the other day, right? It's like I only could marry a therapist. That's the only.
It's the only person. We did. You can only marry a therapist. There's no fucking way anybody else would ever be able to be with you.
They wouldn't understand the depths.
They wouldn't understand the
of-
depths. They wouldn't.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to get through all the layers. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"What the
yeah.
fuck? This is insane," and then they would just bail out.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I'm like, "What the fuck? This is insane." But wait, I'm intrigued.
And then we talk, and then it's like, oh, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then
I'm like,
we
let me
move on.
hear some more, actually. Yeah. Interesting. All right. What were we talking about?
Well, I mean, we're all over the place today. I keep trying to guide us down a pathway,
I'm
and then Soul keeps.
We're
walking around
Kanye
with no
Westing.
pants. Well, I mean,
That's what Kanye does.
yeah. Oh yeah. We'll bring it back. Bringing him up again, he's still got the Pollard thing, right? So he's looking
Well, he didn't
into
buy it yet,
buying.
did he?
Well, it's in the process.
Oh shit!
Still.
And come to find out, remember I just told you. Come to find out, the person who owns Parler right now is Candace Owens' husband, which I didn't know that until
didn't
just
know that either.
recently. And I found that very interesting because now there's theories, right, with all these conspiracy that Candace Owens from Jump, right, had some kind of like angle, which I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Wouldn't really shock me, right? Where to get in cahoots or whatever with Kanye and then eventually get him to buy Parler from her husband because it would benefit them in the long run and get it off their hands. And now Kanye has. So it's like, I just feel like it's very interesting how Candace just kind of, and now she's like this big part of
Well,
Kanye's life.
I think what happened was Kanye was probably looking to purchase Parler. So obviously he's speaking with her husband, and then it just so happened to coincide with the time where he's doing this like White Lives Matter T-shirt, and Candace Owens is there, and blah blah blah. blah
Anything's
blah.
possible.
But-
I wouldn't be shocked if there was an agenda.
I mean, she agrees with all the shit that he says, anyways. So like, and she always has. So it just works out, I think.
Yeah. Let's see.
But anyways, so imagine a world. We already got Twitter with Elon Musk, private company now, owned by one person, and then you get another social media company out there that's doing the same thing, right? And very open to not censoring people and just letting people speak the truth, right? Or their truth, or whatever it ends up being, right? I think this is a good thing, because I think we're really starting to go down this rabbit hole with this censoring shit, and it definitely wasn't helping us. I mean, we're not like obviously a huge podcast, right? So like we're just getting the wheels rolling on this thing, and us being censored for just talking about Kanye or COVID or whatever it is at the time that the social media gods don't want us to talk about it. They just shut it down. I mean, I had our very first promotion thing. When we first got on Instagram, I just wanted to get the word out. We're starting a podcast, blah, blah, blah. And it got shut down. And then ever since like that first day, I've never been able to promote on Instagram again, because I think within the promotion, I was just basically saying like, just openly speaking and free mind and blah, blah, nothing like crazy at all. Like,
yeah, I don't think society really I think that free-minded, open thinkers that think very just it's a threat, I think, to society, and so people are scared by that because it pushes again another type of thought process and narrative, and then.
but why is it a threat?
I mean, clearly it is, right?
But why? Like, because we're
Because it
talking about
goes-
ideas. This is why
I don't think it's a threat, but I think that that's what it's seen as, and then then they want to cancel.
this is why the
Everyone.
founding fathers put that in there in the amendments, freedom of speech, right? It's because they knew this. They knew if someone was able to take your ability to openly debate and contest and ask questions about what's happening in the world, then the whole system fails, right? So I think it's very important that if Elon Musk is doing what he says and it's all about open speech and open communication, then this is an amazing thing. And whether you are Democrat or Republican or you hate Kanye West or don't hate, it doesn't matter, because one day you're going to want to talk about something that nobody else wants to talk about, right? And you're going to be able to, and nothing's going to happen, right?
One day you will.
But nobody thinks about that. They just
Or you
think about
won't,
now.
actually.
Or maybe not.
Or you won't. You just go the rest of your life and not really say anything.
I guess. I mean, but one day, like everybody wants to speak their opinion at some point.
I don't think so.
No, but why is that? Do you think it's because culture and society has
I think
created
they're
this?
scared. I think there's
Why are
lots
they
of
scared? What are
fear.
they scared of?
Because again, of all the stuff that happens.
Because of
God
culture
forbid,
is created.
God forbid I say something, it could be like completely misconstrued and taken in like the
Right.
wrong way,
And
and then
it's so
forget about
sensitive.
it. Now I'm like outcasted and I'm fucking thrown away to the dogs.
Right.
And now I'm only worth 400 million.
But what if in several years from now there's a culture of like open communication? Then you won't be scared to say what you want to say, right? There's a lot of things like people can just bite their tongue on and just be like, I don't need to put that out there because like I don't want anybody like judging me for what I think, right? But if you're in a culture that embraces that, right, embraces the differences in people and wants to communicate and wants to understand your opinion, then you're openly, willingly putting that information out there,
Right.
you know? But right now we're in a restrictive like culture when it comes to communication, and that's no good. That doesn't solve any problems. That brings zero value to anybody, and it's just like we're just not there's no solutions to anything because it's only whoever's in charge of the censoring, it's whatever they say or nothing,
Yeah,
you know?
that's unfortunate.
So this is we're living in the middle of, at the very beginning of a great time, I think, in culture and communication. And I'm hoping that this spreads further than just Twitter, you know? Well, we'll see. That's what I got on that.
All right.
What else we got? Jeez, your cough is like so loud. It's like,
You know why? Because you ever have like what's happening is like I'll cough, right? And then when I breathe in, I feel it going like gurgle, 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 like all just kind of like the mucus down here gurgling, and I feel it.
So
and
you
so
wanna-
it's
you're
stuck,
trying to, like,
and I'm
get it out.
trying to get it out, but it isn't going anywhere. So it's just this constant like,
so why don't you give it a break? And
what a break.
the extreme coughing and just kind of maybe clear your throat a little bit, right?
Because I can't. It's like like at some point my body is like cough, you know. And it's like this like build up, and then my body's like I have
Oh, is
to
it
cough.
like one of those like breathe coughs, you know, like when you're
Yes.
like breathing, you just go,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. And then when I feel it, it makes me cough even more.
Jesus.
I feel like I have like a like a I don't know, like a Carlos cough or something like that.
Nobody knows that. What did we do? What have we done in the past like week? We went to that. Did we go to that pumpkin thing?
We've done nothing. We've done lots of fall festivities because it's Halloween.
Yeah. There's a little parade thing.
Little
I didn't
parade
go to
thing.
it, but
I'm really excited. I'll tell you what I'm excited for. There's big stuff coming up. I feel like for myself and this family, there's
Okay.
we have the holidays coming up. I'm so stoked for this holiday season. It's not even funny.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, well, Thanksgiving and Christmas. I can't tell you guys like I think it's just like since I will say it started when I met you. And it's not because you're this like influential fucking being in my life that changed my life around. It just so happened to start when I met you. But when I met you, it's literally been like one thing after the other of just amazing growth and insight of myself that like I am at a place in my life where the only thing that matters to me the most is to make sure that I am constantly around, showing up for the people who I love. That's it. That's it. I want to be around. I want to fucking absorb it in. I want to not take any moment for granted. I want to do I want to do it all, you know? And that's where I'm at right now. So Christmas, my family usually does this like huge traditional Christmas thing. We haven't done it since COVID. Now we're back and
I'm
we're
excited
doing
about
it.
that,
I'm
yeah.
so stoked
The
about
first
that.
year we met, I went to this Puerto Rican Christmas thing in New York with her, and it was like 100 cousins and whatever. And I was just like, I don't know anybody, but it was like super cool, and everybody was like
It's the best.
so
There's
nice,
Santa
and
Claus.
the food
It's the
was
whole
amazing.
thing.
And
Oh my God, there's drinks. Everyone's ha ha ha. I mean, it's the best. And so, well, first I'm excited about Thanksgiving because I have one of my best friends and then my other best friend slash cousin, my mom, my dad, my family, you, right?
yeah, everybody's gonna be here.
Everyone. And then Christmas, we're going to have the whole freaking Delorme, all this gang in like the Bronx. It's going to be so much fun.
By the way, Thanksgiving is going to be my breaking of the no drinking.
Of no drinking, yes, yes.
I don't
yes.
even know how long it's been now. It's been at least a
It's been
month.
like, well, yeah,
Maybe
a month
longer.
or longer probably.
But I'm gonna have an espresso martini.
Yeah, excited about that. And then I'm on my way, guys. I'm finally getting out of here. Catch me in a whole other country. I am out. Got my ticket, going to London. And then from London, I am going to Bordeaux. And then I'm going to get to see my other two best friends, and it's going to be great. And then my family is going to meet me in France, and it's going to be wonderful. And this is the shit. This is what I'm excited for. You know, just doing things like this. I just want to always be doing amazing things and wonderful things around the people who I love. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, who
That's
doesn't?
it. That's it. That's all I care about. So much so, to be honest, that like I'm like there was one point in my life where like it was all about work. Like I worked
Say one
7
more
days a
time.
week at
Say
one
one
point.
more time.
I worked 7 days a week at one point, you know, and I didn't take like it was nuts. And I don't know. I just don't see the value in that as much anymore. I understand that there's value, like financial value, this and that. Again, I love what I do for a living. I get to, you know, assist people as best as I can. So I get that there's like value there. I'm not dismissing that. But for me, man, like like my quality of life is like being around people who I love.
Yeah, I mean,
That's it. Being a better version of myself every single fucking day. I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but Catherine, one of my best friends, did tell me.
Oh shit!
What happened?
I don't know. Oh, there it is. All right, we're still on. Sorry.
Why are you fucking with things? You're always trying to touch something.
I know.
This is the stuff that annoys me about you.
Just keep going.
Catherine actually told me that I really stepped up my friend game.
Yeah.
Do you feel like I've stepped up my wife game?
Like since when?
Since I became your wife.
How can you step it up? Like since then? I
Yeah.
mean,
Do you feel like I'm like better? Like, am I like showing up more or what? Do you feel like I'm slacking? What? I need to know these things because I strive, you know?
no, I think you're a great wife. No complaints.
Thanks. I think you could pick it up a little bit.
I know.
I think you can level up a little bit.
I got a few things I'm working on. I need to clear my plate is what I need to do.
You need to clear your plate and enjoy life again. Enjoy just the world.
I know. Like chained.
Oh, God. It's so annoying.
We'll get there this year. I don't know.
What else you got going on? What podcasts are you listening to now? I'm sure you're always listening to something about Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan. I don't know. Drink Champs. Didn't even know that existed before.
Nori with Noriega.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good podcast. Everyone's just getting twisted. What are you doing?
I'm reading comments. I could act more exciting, I guess. Yeah, no, I have kind of honed in on some stuff, but I do.
Wait, that's actually a really great. Not to say, I'm actually. That's what I've been. So I don't know if, but I've always thought this about you, where I'm like, I don't know. There's there's something that's missing, and it's right. It's the excitement. Like even when something is exciting, and I'm like so excited, you're still like meh, and I'm like, it's fucking exciting.
Because I'm thinking about all the other things I have to do
Janet,
before
I
I
think
even
you could act more
get to that
exciting.
point.
You can act more excited, please. That energy needs to definitely.
Well, I don't want to act more excited. I want to actually be more excited.
You want to be more excited. Therefore, then it's actually being expressed. But you're never really. You don't seem to be excited about anything.
It's tough these days. We're working on it. Okay, I got some things going on. I need some more project inspired challenges that I'm passionate about type of stuff, and I have a few things coming down the pipeline. Yeah, I hit that. I'm actually going to really start diving into numerology.
Oh yeah,
and get actually certified in that.
Yeah, when are you starting that?
I'm hoping to do it this month, actually, to start. And
just in case no one knew, the numerology world in what is it, Russia?
Right.
Where was it?
There's one chick in Russia, and she's she won numerologist of the year 3 years in a row or something like that. And there's this whole event
conference,
that they have,
event, awards,
with famous people and whatever huge. In Russia, right? So then I go to my numerologist. I'm like, what is this? Do they have this here? And he's like, no, people aren't really into it as much here, but in India and in Russia, it's
huge.
A huge thing. People really believe in this, as I believe that they should, because it's essentially it's written in the stars type of stuff. It's like astrology on steroids. So yes, I'm gonna start really getting into that, and then implementing that into possibly stuff within the podcast, maybe branching out, doing my own type of thing.
Again, where's the excitement? Yeah, see.
It's not exciting until I'm in the middle of it.
Until you're doing
Catch
it.
me in a month or two once I've been doing this, and then I'll be telling you all about the shit that I'm going through. Right now it's okay, I gotta start doing that. I gotta find time to dedicate to this, which is gonna be at freaking 8 o'clock at night every night. That's what it's gonna be, But yeah, that's exciting. I have a website that I don't really want to talk about yet, but I'm gonna start working on that soon. All these things that I'm moving towards are things that are going to help people in their lives, help people understand themselves a little bit better, or help people find help, whether it's mental health or physical health, or
so hard to find
just
good help.
Staying healthy in general, nutritionists, stuff like that. I just want to be able to help guide anybody that's interested in the direction of having a healthy mind, healthy body, and just a healthy outlook on life, and stay positive, right? I have to get myself to that point first before I can start doing that. I mean, I've been there. Right now, I'm kind of just in this like grind right now of like working and trying to do all this stuff. And but I'm gonna snap out of it real quick here soon, and I will be more excited, Janet.
Yeah, that was perfect. I don't know why that didn't come to me, but I've always been thinking about that. Like, what is he missing?
He's calm. See, Victor knows what's up.
Calm. He's in a zone of deep thoughts. Right. Yeah,
Needs his
yeah.
Hawaii family. That is true too. We do need to go out to Hawaii because all of my family lives out there. So that's another
Is that
trip.
your dad?
That is my dad.
Oh my God, check this guy out.
Has
Always been that way.
yeah.
Good luck.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I know, my God. Jeez, this guy.
So the family's already like jumping in, being like, "Yes, we will be your numerology guinea pigs." I'm gonna tell them all about their lives. I've already been doing this. There she is.
You do this at every... Oh,
Yeah,
we have
actually,
a naked toddler behind us.
Yeah, that's another thing I'd like to do. It's like a fun thing actually. We've done it at like several parties, and it just spins off. Like I'll be
literally,
talking to
every
somebody.
Every party.
It's not like, all right, everybody sit down and we're gonna do everybody's numerology. It's like, I'll just be talking to somebody, maybe somebody I just met there or whatever, and we really click, and then I end up doing their numerology, and then kind of tell them a little bit about themselves, and then somebody else is like, whoa, how did you do that? Blah, 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 blah. And then they want theirs done. And it becomes this whole like thing of like people understanding themselves. And
Well, it's because what happens is you're always like, you get excited to do this at parties, and then you bring it up, and then it's like this whole thing, and now everyone's like into this whole numerology thing, which I do think is a great party like thing to do.
it is.
It's so
fun.
on point, actually.
You can only do it with like people that are really open. Like, because I could say some things that are true, but like you don't want anybody to know.
Right.
You know? So you have to do it around people that are very open about who they are and finding out about themselves. All right, I guess we gotta go.
What, Sweet Pea? Yeah, those are ghosts.
Yeah.
They're little ghosts. Why aren't you napping? Because you don't want to?
No,
Why don't you want to?
because I don't want to.
Okay.
What would you
All
much what would you rather do instead? What would you rather do?
I know.
You don't know?
I want to see Baby Soul.
She wants to see babies. It's the story of our lives. All right.
Just wants
Well,
to look at babies all day long.
well, I mean,
Strange thing.
I guess we're gonna have to wrap up our podcast. But I feel like there's more to get into because there's so many things there now.
Carlos wants to hold on. Yep, everybody's fine. She's fine. She's here, interrupting her.
He's here interrupting.
Okay. All right.
So everyone, Baby Soul, yes. Thanks for listening. We have to cut short parental duties.
Yeah. We'll catch you next time.
See you soon.